Okay, just checking this is working. Okay, just checking this is working. Okay, it's working. So this is for Nico Len, one of our someone from a Discord I'm in. So basically, we're just going to go quickly over how to fly the MiG-29, just in terms of airfield operations. So just your takeoff, your landing, and your general handling. So I'm going to go to this. Let's go up here. Now, I did just come back from interstate, so I might be a bit rusty. Plus, it's been that long since I've flown the 29, but this should work. So, something to keep in mind with the 29 is that if you read a lot of pilot accounts, they always describe it as a plane you need to fly with your fingertips. So that kind of describes kind of how you're actually meant to be manipulating the aircraft. It's not something you want to yank around, just willy-nilly yank it just wherever the fuck you want to go. It's much more subtle. Well, not subtle. It requires more finesse. Right? That's how I would describe it. So we just got here ourselves a MiG-29S. Now with completely stock like this, no munitions, it just wants to leap into the air. So I'm just going to trim it forward a little bit. And something to keep in mind as well is that when you go full afterburner, the nose just wants to rise. It just wants to go up and up and up and up. So it's a very interesting airplane to fly. Once you get up to speed, trim it out a bit, it becomes a piece of cake. But you're just going to be mindful of when you engage or disengage the afterburner that you're flying the aircraft appropriately. Alright. So landing it is much the same as the MiG-21, but even more sensitive, because this plane is just infinitely more sensitive. So basically what we want to do, I'll pop up the bar down below. So you're looking for about 250 knots in the bottom left of the screen there. And with this requires a lot of visual flying rather than instrument flying. So like on a Hornet, in the middle of the screen, at the HUD, you'll have all the information you need, whereas this kind of just flying by feel. So 200 knots, kind of where you want to leave it. If you're not, when you're not on final. So coming in, dump the throttle, start trimming up as you do dump the throttle and start slowing down. And then come in very, very shallow, and right at the end there, pitch the nose up and gently lay it down on the ground. So we'll do that again. I think I just pressed... What did I press? Oops. I pressed something there. I can't remember what I pressed. I think I pressed R. I don't know what R does. Pressed it by accident. Let's have a look. What did I just press? Fuel dump. ECM. What did I do? Press something. Whatever. We'll do that again. So, if I just go from stock standard start without trimming it, the plane just wants to... It wants to go. And just put gentle amount of throttle, well, stick on, and it just pops into the air. That shaking was the flaps. So it's a bit slow on the ball there. Come in from the other side this time. But yeah, this is not a plane you want to rough handle. It doesn't play nicely with throwing the stick around like a madman. You really have to be gentle. Coming down the side of the runway now. There's 250 knots, that is, which is what, 450, 460. Flaps down, gear down. And trimming up. So you want the plane to do the work for you. The hard work. You need to be doing the precision work as you come into touchdown. Overshot a little bit, that's okay. Dumping throttle, pulling back as I come in, and there it is. Nice and gentle. And of course, resetting your trim as you come back up. Come around to the left this time. Flaps, gear. Alright. Turn in. So 370 is kind of your magic number for your approach speed. I'm a bit below it right now. .360, 350, 370. Those are your numbers you want to look for. And what do? I go up to 400. Good meme. But as before, just coming down, nice and gentle, like. do one more. Landing gear, flaps. And really, you can kind of, so long as you do that final part where you're just really gentle on the touchdown part, you can really approach the runway from any angle you really want. If we're honest, it just takes practice, like anything else. Adding in that trim. Right now, I don't have hand on stick at all. That was a bit hard, but you can get away with that. Shoot should be coming out. No, shoot. Shoot. Okay, I don't know what the shoot key is. But there you have it. That's the basics of MiG-29. Similar to the 21, not that similar though. It's just about the way you treat the airplane. The 21 you can get away with a little bit more manhandling. We go and go to a different place that has more frame rate. Let's say here, take the MiG-21 out. That's not what I want. That's not what I want either. Lights off. That's better. And much the same. Slowing down to your speed, which for the 21's about 400-ish. And the runway is there. There we go. Flaps down. Gear down. Once you've done that, push the power in. It's gonna start dragging like a motherfucker. Because this plane is power on. And you're coming very close to the burner level, so you're basically landing in mill. You're using mill power to get yourself onto final. Then you can back it off as you come in. Trimming up. Alright, trimming nose up all the way through. So make it easier on yourself. So you don't have to do as much manipulation of the stick as you need. And down we go. Super simples. The only thing that's really annoying with the MiG-29 is this bug where it just bounces around like no tomorrow. I don't know if Hiramachi has an ETA on that fix yet, but it's a pain in the ass, I tell you what. Because it bounces around like it just shouldn't be doing that. I thought it was a little bit faster than it was. Let's do that again. One last time. $500K, that'll do. It very quickly slows down. So it's not that much of a big deal. Feed the power back in. Keep trimming up on the way in. DC's community will have you think that this is the hardest thing you can possibly do, land a MiG-21. It's really not. It's actually quite easy. Just takes practice, like anything else. Of course, I fucked that up, but you get the picture with that one. So yeah, that's been it.